कुर्सी लगा लो बाबा रे बाबा, कुर्सी लगा लो बाबा रे बाबा। मेरा रैम्बो बैठा है, ना रैम्बो, यहाँ कहाँ बैठा है? तुमको जहाँ कंफर्टेबल लगे तो वहाँ बेड पे बैठना, बेड पे बैठो, जहाँ कंफर्टेबल लगे बेटा वहीं बैठो। हम तुमको उठा के नहीं रखने वाले कहीं पे। हे प्रभु चमत्कार दिखा दे, सब्सक्राइबर्स बढ़वा दे ना। चलिए अपना स्टार्ट करते हैं, कंटिन्यू। हो सकता है ये गेम ख़त्म होने वाला है। कंटिन्यू पे क्लिक करो। यस ओ बहनचोद, वापस लड़ाई शुरू हो गया।
¡No hay nadie aquí! ¡Esta también es! ¡Apuntan y fuego! ¡Encontré a uno de ellos! ¡Está aquí! ¡Lacerito, me están atacando! ¡Cubrime! ¡Cubrime! ¡Ahora mismo le cubro! ¡Aquí vas a morir! ¡Cógelo! ¡Salí, marica, y te pongo a mirar para adentro!
Bandro.
¡Miremos! ¡Un poco de cobertura! ¡Aquí! ¡Parce! ¡Ya puedes correr! ¡Un poco de ayuda!
गजब बर्तनों को गोली मारा, बर्तनों को गोली गजब मारी से मैं।
The dead guys looked like soldiers in one of those Central American guerrilla armies. Pirates with a manifesto. Psychos with a dream. That sort of bullshit.
ऐसे होते भी हैं गुरिल्ला आर्मी वगैरह। तो मेरे पास बंदूक है।
The radio. Maybe I could send out an SOS.
Disparos en la corriente inferior. Vete a ver qué pasa. Asegúrate de que los burros no derrochen municiones con los tripulantes. Todos los demás siguen buscando.
It certainly wasn't the first time I'd woken up with a hangover, long after a party had turned sour. The need to get out of the boat's hull and onto the upper deck as soon as possible was countered by the probability of running into another hijacker. I had to move carefully.
केयरफुली का शब्द बोला है मैंने कि लफड़ा ज़्यादा है। ओ बेंच, ये तो बंद हो गया पीछे वाला।
¡Está ahí! ¡Socorro! ¡Necesito ayuda! ¡Muérete!
The fire was sucking oxygen from the room. I didn't care if I got shot the second I got out of there. I needed one more gulp of fresh air before I died. It was like the need for a wake-up whiskey after a 2-day bender. How to shut off the fuel feeds. Move, Max.
कहाँ से जाना है?
My vision was going. Shut it down.
मर गया मर गया मर गया।
The fire was sucking oxygen from the room. I didn't care if I got shot the second I got out of there. I needed one more gulp of fresh air before I died. It was like the need for a wake-up whiskey after a 2-day bender. How to shut off the fuel feeds. I shut down one engine, but it didn't make much difference. There. I could breathe again. Now the boat could get back to smelling like suntan oil, stale margaritas, and greed.
¿Quién me va a cubrir? ¡A sus órdenes!
So this was the famous Panama Canal. We could have gone to the moon while I was passed out and I wouldn't have noticed.
ओ भाई साहब, अच्छा ये पनामा वाला है।
¡Boca para cola! ¡Te mato! ¡Hijo de puta!
लास्ट में हमने छोड़ा था ना।
It was a
उसमें क्या
different
बोलते
scene than the one I'd stumbled away from.
शिप में।
Where was
वहीं
everyone?
से स्टार्ट
I
हुआ है।
still didn't know what the
मैं
hell
सोच ही रहा
happened.
था कि साला कहाँ से स्टार्ट हो गया गेम।
I
वहाँ
didn't
पे
like
तो
to think what was behind the
अरे बहुत
door.
बोलते हो यार तुम। मोबाइल नेटवर्क इतना बकवास है, क्या बताऊं। अपना खुद का स्ट्रीम चेक करने के लिए भी वाईफाई से कनेक्ट करो, मोबाइल नेटवर्क चलता ही नहीं है। बेचारी लड़की मारी गई।
The guys up ahead weren't dealing with passengers like the rest of them. Maybe I should have realized then that this was no ordinary kidnap job. Something on the boat had attracted the sharks.
¡Todos al suelo! ¡Ya llegó!
¡Hijo de puta! ¡Aquí no hay nada! ¡Miguel! ¡Venid para acá! ¡Dame saludos a tu madre!
There was something firing these guys other than good old-fashioned socialist zeal. What were they looking for?
कितना बढ़िया शिप है यार। जिंदगी में ऐसा कभी मौका मिलेगा जाने को?
¡Adelante! ¡No le dejes escapar!
I was on a ghost ship in a ghost canal. The whole thing creeped me the hell out.
मलम पट्टी के लिए कुछ भी नहीं है यहाँ पे।
The boat was well appointed.
ये कहाँ से मार दिया भाई? धत्तेरे की लाइट चला गया। पानी में पानी में? आर यू सीरियस? पानी में?
Booze, coke, pills. You could get whatever party favor you wanted on this vessel.
¡Anda, anda! ¡Está abierto! ¡Alto, camaradas! ¡Vamos, ahora mismo!
I had to save some valuables.
¡Anda, anda! ¡Está abierto! ¡Puta!
They didn't help with my sea legs, but they sure as shit felt good.
¡Anda, anda! ¡Está abierto! ¡Hijo de puta! ¡Qué desgracia! ¡Puedes hablar! ¡Mueve algo! ¡Desgraciados! ¡Nadie me da miedo! ¡Puta! ¡Alto! ¡Alto! ¡No! ¡Un poco de ayuda! ¡Venga, soldados! ¡Avancen! ¡Paren! ¡Ahí mismo! ¡En batalla! ¡Soy desalmado! ¡Ya verás! ¡Vámonos de aquí! ¿A qué esperan? parido!
Daphne's ship was always stocked.
¡Anda, anda! ¡Está abierto! ¡Chúpame la verga! ¡No saben quién somos! ¡No sobrevivirás! ¡Ay, señora! ¡Dame saludos! Dígame, ¿cuál es su condición?
अरे मादर फादर बहनचो, इतना मेहनत से जाओ फिर पनिया में गिर जाता बहनचो.
The pirates wouldn't get everything.
¡Anda, anda! ¡Está abierto! ¡Paren aquí! ¡Necesito cobertura! ¡Lo tengo cubierto! ¡Hombres, adelante! ¡Alto! ¡Paren aquí! ¡Hoy te vas a morir! ¡Señora Santa! ¡Aquí vas a morir! ¡Mierda! ¡Te voy a abrir la cabeza, piro! ¡No escaparás con la vida!
Maybe there was something on the bridge. I checked every other inch of the boat. I spotted Passos and Marcelo. If I'd known back then that they'd been up to no good while I was fighting my way through a band of violent paramilitaries and a worse hangover, I might not have wanted to get over to them so bad.
Hey, Passos!
At the time, I hadn't thought too much about this. I hadn't thought too much about anything. Now I remember it, it didn't seem quite so kosher.
What about, what's her name? Daphne?
Do whatever you think is best.
I think it's best we try to go find her.
Yeah, okay, let's go. Yeah.
See, I didn't think Passos was a bad guy. He didn't need to try to save this woman or the crew.
Through here.
Didn't realize you knew your way around here.
अभी और मारोगा.
They were using that building to get across the canal.
Come on! We're gonna get her, let's get her!
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
Come on, I don't know how much time we have! Go, 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 go! Go, go, go! We can't let them take her!
Come on!
You're a liability! We're good!
¡Cobertura, por favor!
¡Todo bien! ¡Avance!
अरे आगे बढ़ ना भागा.
We go, man!
I don't know what I expected to find. On a boat full of drunks and bullshit artists, I'd been the cabaret act. Shooting whatever came in front of me was easier than coming to terms with that reality.
No, you don't!
¡Hasta adelante!
That looked like the way up, but it was locked. I had to find a switch. There was probably a control console behind the desk.
¡Vamos! ¡Adelante, con prisa!
¡Camaradas, cúbrame! ¡Ahora mismo! ¡No es para tanto!
¡Para tanto!
¡Mis balas lo van a
¡En
paralizar!
batalla! ¡Soy desalmado, ya verás! ¡Qué muerte tan cruel sufrirás!
¡Vas a morir aquí, gringo! ¡Lo haré ¡Estás muerto, hijo de puta!
¡Maldito chupón! ¡Ahora lo perdés todo! ¡Todo! ¡Ey, parcerito! ¡Me están atacando! ¡Cubrime! ¡Cubrime!
बैंड का लोड़े इधर थे साले, दिखाई नहीं दिया मेरे को। अच्छा खुला हुआ है।
¡Cúbrame, por favor!
¡Puta!
¡Destrúyelo! ¡Maten al gringo! ¡Ahora! ¿Qué esperan? ¡Avancen ahora! ¡Ahora mismo!
¡Listo, parce! ¡Ya puedes adelantar!
¡Alto! ¡Alto! ¡Manténganse, camaradas!
¡Prepárese para morir, gringo! ¡Adelante!
It was nice to see a friendly face in Panama.
¡No sabe quién somos! ¡Adelante! ¡Llegaste a tu hora final! ¡A la mierda, gran hijo de puta! ¡Ya ahí está! ¡Pues adelante! ¡Vamos! ¡Madre mía! ¡Te mato! ¡Me pegaron! ¡Te mato, cabrón!
I blocked out all my questions. All I thought about was getting to Daphne Bernstein before it was too late. Jesus Christ.
Fuck, man. This is brutal. I didn't think things would be like this.
I should have jumped in that goddamn canal myself and swum my way back to New York.
Let me ask you again, Max. What do you think you were really doing in Panama?
I was drinking.
People died. Innocent people. Who do you think robbed you?
I don't know. I was told it was people who disliked Daphne Bernstein, something about an unpleasant divorce.
Her ex-husband worked on Wall Street. Do you think he has easy access to Panamanian death squads?
Guess I didn't really think about it.
You were smuggling something, weren't you?
No. I mean, I didn't realize it at the time. I didn't think too much about it, but yes, Marcelo did drive off with something. I don't know what. I didn't see him until we got to Brazil a week or so later.
I think it was money. I think Marcelo and Victor have a friendly banker there in Panama. Your little cruise was to deliver the cash to him because there it's easier to launder.
But I thought the Broncos were rich.
Rodrigo's rich. The other two, they live well, but they don't have real money. Victor's campaigns were always financed by his brother. That is the way among certain rich families there. The eldest brother is the king. You know, he gets everything. The other two, not so much.
And now Rodrigo's dead.
Exactly. And Marcelo, too. It's an awful tragedy for Victor, huh? A man running on a law and order ticket, you know, whose brothers have both been killed in such terrible circumstances. A true patriot.
What about Marcelo?
Marcelo was an idiot. Were this true, I certainly don't believe he could possibly have known about it. But I do believe some other scheme, you know, some other bullshit. Whatever that cash was, Victor could have talked him into something. I don't know yet.
And Passos?
Well, Passos is a bum
अब
ex-cop.
कितना बात करोगे?
Failed in America, failed in Sao Paulo. He
अरे
was
बंदे ने
surrounded
बॉडी
by more
अच्छी बना
money
रखी
and
है.
more poverty than his tiny little head can handle. You think guys like that can't be bought?
No, but
But nothing. He's probably not a bad guy. He's just a man caught in the crossfire of a very rich family.
What about me?
You. You're the fall guy. The American. running around, acting like the action hero, killing lots of people. You're a stroke of genius.
That ain't how it is.
You were an angry ex-cop. You were sitting in a bar with a history of violence and a history of a bad temper. You were perfect.
Me and Passos went to the academy together.
Did you?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, let's take a drive, Max. You want to do some good? Want to get yourself killed in a good cause? Then I need you to check something out for me.
Like what?
That incident at the favela today. Now, some of my officers say a bus drove off some captives,
They did, I saw it.
but no captives were ever booked.
They probably handed them off to the paramilitary death squads, the,
Crash Preto?
Right.
Who did?
I don't know, the cops. The other cops. The cops who shoot on sight.
The UFE.
Right.
Max, you see that building there?
Imperial Palace Hotel?
Yeah, that's what it says. People go in there in large groups under armed guard, but it isn't a police station, and no one comes out of there.
Why don't you just go in and bust the joint? Get a warrant.
I'm only a cop, Max.
So you keep saying. Time to find out what was going on here. I didn't fancy booking myself in the presidential suite, so went looking for the basement.
क्या फिर से मार होगा क्या? Get ready for मार. Chapter 7. 7 नहीं था, 12.
I wasn't too excited about the acoustics in this place. A couple of gunshots would sound like I'd walked in here with a goddamn marching band.
5:30 बज रहे हैं. ओहो.
It wasn't pretty, but I guess none of what was about to happen was gonna be.
साइलेंसर बना दिया छोड़ ने. लॉन्डन ने साइलेंसर बना रखा.
It was the question I kept on asking myself. How could I have been so blind? I was convinced the Broncos had gotten the wrong man for the job, but maybe De Silva was right. I was the stooge. The bad joke everybody got but me.
Pesado pra caralho, ele tá cheio de chumbo. Ah,
अरे बहन जो डेड बॉडी जला रहे हैं.
Call it evidence for De Silva. The Imperial Palace Hotel was a 5-star bona fide shithole. I needed to find out why guests were checking in by the busload and checking out by the bag load. Maybe the service would be better upstairs.
É a mesma coisa. Quê?
Você não tá fazendo nada, tô fazendo tudo sozinho.
Como é que eu não tô pegando nada, rapaz? Tô trabalhando aqui, ficando de olho e escutando você reclamar.
Ó.
Olha o quê? Para com essa viadagem, para de reclamar.
Porra! Para nele! Vou acabar com você! Ele me atacou, me fodo! Cuidado, ele está vindo nessa direção!
Vou ficar esperto aí! Tô vendo ele!
Chegou a hora! Fui atingido! Depressa! Vamos sair daqui! Vai que eu vou distrair ele!
Puta que
Ai,
pariu!
meu Deus! Levei um tiro!
Seu filho da puta, não desiste! Desiste, você tá fudido! Maria, caralho!
Perfect.
Não tem como escapar! Porra!
Vamos atacar! Siga o meu comando! Chupa, filho da puta! Vou correr até lá! Atacar no alto! Tem cobertura!
Tô contigo, vai em frente!
Atingido! Na mira dele! Viado! Ele está mirando em mim! Estou na linha de fogo!
É muito sério!
Você é meu!
हेलो
Vai em frente, vai, vai!
हाय 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 अरे भाई
Mata o desgraçado!
चलो एक ऑनलाइन मैच चलाते हैं मतलब क्या चलाते हैं कौन सा ऑनलाइन मैच चलाते हैं जो M249 ले लेता या AKM था
Vamos pra cima deles! Não se meta nisso! Puta merda!
बेंचो पीछे से मार दिया बहुत सड़ी के फिर से शुरू करो
Dá
बेंचो
cobertura, porra! Eu tô te protegendo, cara! Vai em frente! Abre fogo!
मर बेंच
Eu não consigo segurar o braço! Vamos limpar São Paulo!
क्षमा करें मैं अपनी भाषा नहीं समझता मैं क्या है साओ पलाउ क्या है यू आर फ्रॉम ब्राज़ील मैं साओ पलाओ से ब्राज़ील हूँ लेकिन मुझे आपके लिए आपका जीना और सफलता पसंद है I didn't succeed मैं केवल पुर्तगाली और रूसी बोल सकता हूँ ओह ओके तो इन दोनों में से तो कोई लैंग्वेज मुझे नहीं आती है मुझे भाप पर जोड़े व्हाट इज भाप बाप. No English.
Porra! Foi por pouco!
Oh my god.
Atinge meu braço! Seu!
Why मैं गिर क्यों रहा हूँ? Yes, I am from Brazil. Ha ha ha. I can speak English. Yes, और हिंदी. Oh, both. Fantastic.
Esta você.
अरे बहन के नाते. मैं जो भी गाली दे रहा हूँ तुमको समझ में आ रहा है? Yes, if you want, we can speak English.
I
will
needed to
try
find
to
a way
understand.
upstairs.
Okay.
Surely nobody would notice
You
another
can.
hole in the wall.
Do you understand Hindi? Also. जाए का रास्ता ना है लगे. ओके, इसको उड़ाना पड़ेगा लग रहा है मुझे.
I knew this thing was bigger than me. Bigger than the Broncos, but I only had a glimpse of the whole picture. Like looking in the mirror and for an instant seeing what everyone else sees. A bad caricature of a better man.
Okay, no Hindi. Oh, Brazilian, bro.
Buffet. That deal at the favela was getting dirtier by the minute. Those bastards
you
were
do, bro?
clearly in bed with the Crusher Prado. Now we just had to find out why. Starting with a bit of bedtime reading for Mr. Da Silva. When you've lived the kind of life I've lived, reality comes at you through a different lens. But nothing could have prepared me for what was on the other side of that door.
अरे बहनचो, क्या कर रहे हैं ये लोग?
I had to get those poor bastards out
अच्छा
of
सिविलियन
there.
लग रहे
Get him
हैं.
out of here. Go. Go. Wait. I said get. Serrano.
Serrano. He looked pathetic. A man defeated. I walked away and left him to his own personal nightmare. Whatever hell this was De Silva had sent me into, I knew I had to put an end to it. I had no choice but to push on. I didn't understand everything, and I never would, but I understood enough. Sometimes a complicated problem is best tackled with a simple solution.
Deve estar tudo certo. O que você acha que eu tô fazendo? Você sabe o que aconteceu a última vez. O Neves não quer mais um erro. Tá tudo aqui, meu. Então vamos lá, crianças. Já perdemos muito tempo aqui. Porra!
É pra ir!
I didn't ask you. How was क्या बोलते हैं यार? How are you? I asked you for what do you do? हमारे पास गन नहीं है, काची कर रहे हैं? Okay, I will add you. This is your ID, RAFALDADIAN. Okay, I will find you on Steam.
O que você acha que eu tô fazendo? Você sabe o que aconteceu a última vez. O Neves não quer mais um erro. Tá tudo aqui, meu. Então vamos lá, crianças. Já perdemos muito tempo aqui. Porra!
Mantenha sua posição aqui! Estou preso aqui, acaba com esse cara!
This was hell on earth. De Silva was no fool. I'd have driven on off into the sunset too if I were him. But I was in too far now.
अबे तो क्या निकाल रहा है? बॉडी पार्ट निकाल रहा है क्या?
What the fuck is going on here?
How much do you want?
What have you been doing?
I am a doctor. I help people.
What have you been doing here?
It's easy for you. Listen, I know people. They will kill you. I can help you. Trust me. Please, please.
What have you been doing?
I have a lot of money. Look, look. Lots of money. I do important research. Please.
Caralho! Caralho!
Espera, espera. Eu posso explicar tudo. Tudinho. Não, não. Por favor. Pelo amor de Deus. Por favor, não me mata. Não, não. Pelo amor de Deus.
E aí, doutor? For all Serrano owed me, he'd paid enough. For now, I had bigger debts to call in. Even I could guess what demolisão meant. That building was condemned in more ways than one. It was locked from the outside. They had a fucking arsenal in here. It was time to bring this little hellhole to the ground, so I decided to put some of their C4 to good use. I'd seen some dark shit in my time, but this was something else. These vermin had gone into a place where life was cheap and found a way to get rich off it. I just wanted to finish this and get far away from here. But then, true to form, more of the rats came out of their holes.
Vocês ouviram isso? Ninguém sai desse prédio até esse cara tá morto, hein?
At least my visitors have been kind enough to leave the gate open.
Normal. I'm playing on normal. Not hard, not too easy. Just normal. Oh man, chod.
Mete o pé! Vai sair! Vamos nessa! Mete a mão no gatilho! Atira nesse filho de puta!
मार दिया बहनचोद। अरे इसके गले पे मार रहा हूँ तब भी मर नहीं रहा है बहनचोद। कहाँ का शैतान है ये?
Vai em frente, eu distraio ele!
अरे बहुत से
Vai se fuder, seu merda!
Me dá sinal!
Any time I'd bought had been going real cheap. If I was gonna plant the rest of those explosives, I had to do it now.
बम लगाने आए हम। We are planting explosive on pillars.
Você está me ouvindo? Essa vai pro pessoal lá.
That was the last of the explosives. I just hoped it was enough to bring down the building. And all the evil in it.
Vai, vai, rápido, rápido, vai!
Who wants to take a shot? You see what this is? Come on, anybody? Want to be a hero? I got nothing to lose, let's do it!
Que porra que tá acontecendo aqui?
Senor Neves.
What the fuck is your problem, man?
My problem? My problem? Wanna know what my problem is? You're turning humans into glue. That's what my fucking problem is.
I don't know what you're talking about, American. All I know is what I hear about you. You bodyguard for the Brancos. They are all dead. You help the poor. Today, many of them dead. You are a proper American hero.
At least I fucking tried.
Well done with your effort. The whole city is grateful. The great American savior of the poor.
That's right.
You think you made any difference? You think stopping this legitimate business venture is helping anyone?
Legitimate? You're stealing people's organs!
We pay for everything. We have the record.
Oh, so people can sell their livers? Their hearts? Their eyeballs? You're insane, you sick fuck!
We kept people safe in the city. Decent people. Safe. I know a lot of powerful people.
Well, your powerful people aren't gonna help you out of this one, buddy.
अरे बहन के उड़ा दिया अरे इतना क्या उछल रहा है भैंस से भागना जब मैं इतना सारा बचा के रखता हूँ अपने लिए हीलिंग्स तो साले गायब क्यों कर देते हैं
Eu estou pronto pra morrer. E você? कैसे मार देता है
हाँ गिरते के साथ ही धरती टूट गया। कुछ तो लोचा हो रहा है, कोई तो है जो मेरे आँख से छूट रहा है। समझ में नहीं आ रहा मैं। यही तो लगता है हरामी जो बार बार मारा था। अरे तेरी माँ का। कम ऑन यार, तो मेहनत से तो वहां तक पहुंच रहे हैं बार बार। अरे हर हरामी को बैन तो इसको डालना ही होता है। इसको अब स्किप कर दूंगा अगर। हाँ चलो ठीक है यहीं से।
The city was dangerous, friend.
Yeah, I kinda like it. It's growing on me.
Nice to see a happy tourist smiling.
The fuck are you doing here?
I came back
I can see that. But why?
to save you.
Oh, yeah, real hero.
Listen,
Now, come with me, Max. To Brazil. Be a chance to play the fall guy in a plot that my boss's brother's hatching to profit from the selling of human organs. Yeah, it'll be perfect for you.
what are you talking about? I don't know nothing about human organs, man. Victor and Marcelo are trying to teach Rodrigo a lesson. Get into losing the purse strings and the family money. They pressured me into doing it. You wanna die? I came back for you. I did my best. I'm having a kid, Max. I gotta go.
Fuck you!
Sure. Later. Now, let's go. Hope this thing works.
I owe you everything.
No, you don't. I'm sorry I couldn't save your sister.
I was there, it wasn't your fault.
I was paid to protect her and I didn't.
She married into a sick family.
Maybe.
I just wanted to say thank you for giving us a chance to live. I mean, as a family.
I hope it all works out for you, for all of you.
Thank you. Don't be too long.
Well, buddy, that's it.
Where you guys gonna go?
I don't know, maybe back to New York, maybe down to Argentina. Giovanna has family in Salvador. Maybe we'll just stay there.
Me, I got business to take care of.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. I know it was very wrong.
It's all right, it's done. But hey, I'm having myself a fun old time. Maybe this is how things had to be. Figure I might as well die in the sunshine as die in the snow.
Look, I'm sorry I'm leaving. I got a kid coming. You know how it is.
I know how that is.
You know, I almost didn't say goodbye to you. I said to myself, maybe this guy will put a bullet in me.
Maybe I will. But not right now.
Thank you. Trying to look after yourself, Max, huh? Life is worth living.
If you say so, pal.
I thought I was going to have to witness another murder.
Nah. Not him.
You ready?
I guess.
Okay. I've looked through this information you gathered. It's not very nice.
कितना लंबा गेम है यार ये?
It's the Ufe. The famous Mr. Becker.
Friend of Victor Bronco.
Yes. And a contributor to his campaigns. A government employee, of course.
And?
A weapons dealer. A murderer. This was known. A dealer in human organs. This wasn't known.
A proper gentleman.
Sure.
So you're gonna bring him down?
Yes, because I want to lose my wife and my children and then get killed myself. All that after watching him walk free.
Tell me what has to be done.
Well, officially there's nothing I can do.
And unofficially?
Well, we can always try something a little more creative.
Creative? De Silva had promised me a 10 o'clock showcase. I had to make sure I was on stage and ready for my close-up. Diga a Becker. Que vim para ele. Ah!
Ei, olha aqui. Tropa. Ei, moço. Mano, quem é esse cara aí?
É da tua conta, rapaz.
Vai se fuder, ó. Meu conta eu quero saber da culpa.
Ela não desgruda dela, meu.
Ei, quem é essa cara aí?
Convidado nosso. Quebra esse otário aí.
Deixa comigo, me dá uma lição nele.
Então, o pai dela não desgruda.
Ladrão, filha da puta! Atrás de inocentes! Vai se fuder aqui dentro! Vai ver como acontecer contigo, vamos aqui! É aqui que você vai se proteger, cara! Tá pensando o quê? Hã? Onde é que você vem? Fica aí, cara! Eu? Se fudeu, filha da puta! Otário! Vai morrer aí, otário! Deixa eu sair daqui, né?
Ô, segura a porta aí.
Eu vi uma outra versão.
Vamos resolver aquela parada lá, hein?
Demorou. Valeu, amigo.
Hey! What are you doing here? Huh? I ask you a question. Answer him! Answer him! What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing here?
O que você está fazendo aqui?
What are you doing here?
I don't understand. I can't hear you.
What are you doing here?
Doing here?
Me in the ear.
Hey, answer me! What are you doing here?
चूतिए हैं पुलिस वाले
Back in the
दोनों.
precinct after all this time.
हाथ खोल के
Time to
मारो.
find
ओ
out what the
बहन,
hell
जो
was
मारना
going
है.
on.
पुलिस स्टेशन में घुस के पुलिस वालों को मारना.
I knew nothing resembling good times lay beyond that gate, but I was gonna have to face the music sooner or later. I guess our little stunt helped some other civic-minded people raise valid concerns about community relations. Their faces said it all. I was on their side, but how could they know that? If they came through that door, I'd be leaving as a human shield and never leaving at all. Luckily for me, for once the police arrived just in time. It sounded like all hell was breaking loose. Whatever nonsense De Silva had pulled, it seemed to be working.
Por favor, eu te fiz uma pergunta, pô. A gente não tinha nada. Prometo. Me dá um nome. Eu só sei que teve um apagão, isso é tudo que eu sei. Você tá querendo? É isso que você quer? Nós vamos morrer. De qualquer maneira.
It was time to leave this pallet. The last few prisoners were trapped in here, and more presently, seemed I was too.
जो कवर में रह के मारा सबको ऐसा बीजीएम में भी खेलना चाहिए।
The security switch had to be in that booth. It was Monday's arrest log, as far as I could tell, and no sign of anybody from Nova Esperanza. All those poor bastards had been checked straight into the Imperial Palace Hotel. That kid had had the right idea. There was no point bouncing the bullets off that thing. I decided I'd try to pick up where he left off. And then immediately regretted that decision. Seemed a crying shame to let that RPG go to waste.
अरे यार भैंचोद हमेशा लड़ाई 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 कराता रहता है सब।
Well, wasn't this nice? The perfect end to a perfect trip. If someone had told me 6 months ago this was where my life was headed, I'd have ordered a double of whatever they were drinking. Drunk it, then blown my head off.
Tentando fazer. Quebra as pernas dele! Cadê seu respeito? Não...
Another dark, rainy night. Another police station. Another futile crusade for amends. Time moves forward, and nothing changes. Every bastard in the joint must have known I was on the loose by now. I couldn't afford to waste any more time.
Agora é sua vez! Bota o perigo! Atira no filho dele! Você é um cara morto, porra! Atirem nele! Atirem nele!
police food, the same crap the world over. But I could reminisce about the old days later. For now, there was more pressing matters to deal with.
Sale समोसे रख रखे हैं ना
Atira a volts! Atira a volts!
They'd come from the control room. It looked like the security cameras were still running. It looked like the prisoners were giving them a run for their money. That's what happens when you hand some roided-up half-wit a commando uniform with special on the front and let him ride around his hometown in a tank playing soldiers. Sooner or later, someone's gonna decide he's not so special. There were a bunch more in the elevator, tooled up like they were about to roll into Fallujah. And of course, they were headed my way.
Acaba com ele! Me dê cobertura! Fudeu, não consigo mexer! Me deslocando, me
If the heat was rising, that meant I was getting closer to the source. I had to keep moving. I saw the elevator doors were open. If there was one thing I learned since being in Sao Paulo, it was that me and the local elevators were not a good mix.
मुझे भूख लग गया यार हद है बैंक
Whatever depressing fate lay on the other side of those doors, there was no point in putting it off any longer.
Ele me pegou!
Caralho! Isso dói! Você está brincando com armas pesadas agora!
अरे बहन के भाई
I'd killed more cops than cholesterol, and still no sign of Becker. It wasn't the first time it dawned on me I should probably have gone over the plan in more detail, but it was too late for that now. I still didn't know how I'd gone from drinking myself numb in New Jersey to looting corpses in Brazil. But this was where I was, 5,000 miles from a home I couldn't go back to on another suicide mission to clean up a mess that wasn't even mine.
बार-बार ये छोटा बंदूक हाथ में क्यों लेता है? मुझे समझ में नहीं आता।
I'd spent my career dozing off in the briefing room. Now wasn't the time.
Ei, eu preciso de cobertura!
Tô me mudando pra outra área, me dá cobertura!
Tira no merda, cara! Triste!
Me cobre! Vai! O cara morto! Fogo agora!
Ai! Ai! Tá ardendo! Ah!
Me cobre
Eu
aí,
vou
cara!
acabar!
Fogo neles! Tô precisando descer o pipoco em alguém hoje! Vamos terminar essa porra logo! Meu! Copiei, porra! Americano gringo do caralho! Fecharam ele
was starting to feel as if I'd never leave that place. Like one of those nightmares where you keep running and running, only to discover you're chasing yourself. Nothing I was gonna find in there could make a difference now. I had all the evidence I needed. Tear gas. This wasn't good. I needed to find a way out of that stairwell, and fast. The bastards had me locked in. This was a waste of time. The doors were all locked. There had to be something else I wasn't seeing. This was a waste of time. If I didn't do something soon, I was going to be crying myself to a very long sleep. My eyes and throat burned, but at least I could breathe. I was trying to work out what direction I was headed in when I discovered some more Brazilian architecture not designed for the American physique. There it was, the tape from the Bronco security system. Jesus, it was that guy. I had seen him in the favela. Bachmeyer, Becker's right-hand man. His time would come. Him and Becker. I'd seen enough. It was time to bring this nightmare to an end.